Breaking Kayfabe is, of course, a series for those who have had as interesting out-of-the-ring lives as their in-ring personas. And we like to try and concentrate on the out-of-the-ring. And then my guest tonight is a person who I'm quite fond of in the out-of-the-ring persona.
We're so comfortable right now, I didn't even realize we started.
Yeah, that's how it happens, right? Putting the tip in, isn't that what you said to the other last night?
You remember that?
I did. It's kind of become, it's become a bit of a catchphrase.
Use the tip in.
You know, I am very fond of you.
Thank you. I'm very fond
and
of
I
you
get
as well.
worried about you. Well, fans of wrestling get worried about a lot of people.
Sure.
But I know you personally, and I get worried about you a little personally.
Yeah.
You know, we hear about talent that their out-of-the-ring legacy begins to outshadow anything they did in the ring, no matter how good. I mean, sometimes it's extreme, like a Benoit thing, and then sometimes it's good, The Rock, things like that. Are we headed there?
I would like to think not. I mean, I can only say no. I mean, I mean, if I think any other way, then I'm going to end up, in the gutter. Sean. I mean, that doesn't mean to say that I'm going to be, walking the straight and narrow, perfect line and never trip and fall. It's just that when I trip and fall, people notice it a little bit more, rightfully so.
But the catchphrases, if we could throw them out, addiction, arrest, pornography, suicide.
Sure, yeah.
You don't get more severe than these things.
That's pretty hardcore stuff, yeah.
And maybe it's challenging the gifts you gave to the fans a little bit.
Something, Sean, and this is I can already tell this seems like a whole lot different, vibe we got going here for this one, it's just, it's not, I can tell, it's just, we're a little more serious
we are
here, and not so much comedy relief, and I'm happy about that, actually, but steer me back on course here.
Well, I just, these catchphrases that I've pulled from the headlines about you, maybe are weighing a little more than some of the wonderful in-ring gifts that she gave fans,
sure, yeah.
Maybe in particular to younger fans who only exposure to your legacy is going to be on what comes out on DVD and what selectively federations choose to release now.
Yeah.
But now it's competing with TMZ headlines with this other stuff. Do you think about that?
Of course I do. Yeah, and especially when, I'm thinking with a clear head. I think about it a lot. There's not a lot you can do to change things that you've done. You can try to make amends, do your best at that, try to stay out of trouble. But I was doing pretty damn good, and then last year I had to run in with the law over not having a prescription for pain pills.
December 21st, 2011.
Well, that was actually the date that I think I might have turned myself in.
Oh, perhaps.
But like the
Tampa,
actual,
right?
No, it was actually Orlando. Yeah.
2 counts of PCS, right? Possession of controlled substance.
Yeah. There was actually the police report was a little inaccurate. Not saying those guys weren't great that I dealt with, the officers. They were fantastic, but I was trying to obtain pain pills, and it didn't matter which kind actually at that point, because I was in a lot of pain. I was hurting.
How were you trying to acquire them?
I was trying to buy them off the street.
Oh, off the street. Okay.
Yeah. Which, if that wasn't the case, we wouldn't be talking about, arrest and
well,
all
sometimes
these other
there's a problem with the script. You go in and maybe it's
no, it was nothing like that. I mean, mind you, arguably I have as much of a medical, use for that type of stuff as anybody else, but I'm also a drug addict.